questions, hopefully I have the answer. In today's Q&A, I'm gonna go over what to eat pre-workout. So a question was asked in the group, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It asked, Sam, I need to know what to eat pre-workout, post-workout, and does it matter really based on my activity? Does it matter if I'm doing HIIT training that day, if I'm doing strength training, or if I'm doing aerobic training? What do I need to eat pre and post-workout in terms of carbohydrates, fats, proteins, all of that stuff? I tried to make a video on that, but it ended up being about 10 minutes long, and nobody wants to sit and watch a 10-minute video. So we're gonna keep this one nice and short. I'm gonna stick to pre-workout today, and then we'll make more videos later on covering the post-workout nutrition. So pre-workout nutrition based on your activity. So let's talk about HIIT training, strength training, and endurance training, okay? What do you want pre-workout? Really, for all three of those, your safest bet is to have source of carbohydrates and a little bit of protein beforehand. Things we want to consider: how does our body digest the carbohydrates we're eating and the protein we're eating? How much of that are we going to eat? How does it make us feel afterwards? So you want to think about all those things beforehand. So if you're eating a protein source that, yeah, maybe a good protein source, but you know that it gives you gas or indigestion, probably not something you're going to want to eat before a workout. Same thing with the carbohydrates. Now, typically you just want a simple, nice fat-acting carbohydrate. You can have like white rice, you can have some fruits, some vegetables, and then a lighter source of protein is going to be good pre-workout. When you want to eat those, you're going to want to eat those at least 2 hours beforehand to tap into that energy. Why do we eat carbohydrates, Sam, before those activities? Simply, it's going to give you more energy throughout. When you start to train, your body burns through glucose, that is the sugar in your blood, and we want to just make sure there's enough of that so you can keep on pushing throughout the workout. Really, no matter what activity it is, out of those three, HIIT, endurance, or strength training, carbohydrates and a little bit of protein are going to be the best bet, hands down. Remember, 2 hours beforehand. Now, I'll give you a little nuanced information for all my low-carb lovers out there. If you are on the low-carb diet, which I don't really recommend if you're really chasing performance in the gym, it's going to be a lot more difficult. But let's just say you really like your low-carb diet. What can you do pre-workout for that? You can really have a decent little bit of fat source. You're not going to want to really overload fat before you train because it's going to make you feel a little bit fuller, kind of that bloated feeling, and a little bit of protein beforehand. And one thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you have an adequate amount of electrolytes in your system. So a good electrolyte supplement's LMNT. That's a lot of sodium, things like that. That's going to keep you hydrated through your workout. And you're definitely going to want to drink a big glass of water. And that goes for all my low-carb people and all my people that do enjoy carbohydrates. So to recap really quick, to bring it all together, pre-workout, about 2 hours before, you're going to want to stick to a nice fast-acting source of carbohydrates. I would recommend some fruit or maybe some white rice, and then a good source of protein, any type of lean meat that's easily digestible for you. And then if you're a low-carb advocate, make sure you're drinking lots of water, get some sodium, some magnesium in you before your training, and then you can have a little bit of fat as well. All right, that covers it for today for pre-workout meals. I hope you found some value in this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you loved it, give me a heart. And as always, stay strong.